from the cathedral. We put their lights, but we can see that that will affect, it will affect traffic at that roundabout, the Nantaweta roundabout, so we need a solution for that one, but no financing for it. What are the problems which we have met as a team? I think the first one is a delay in processing payment certificates, but this one is something which we are dealing with internally. I hope it should not, these are some of the things where we are open to you, but they should not, maybe go out. The second one is poor disbursement, where contractors, because of slow progress, we are not able to disburse quickly. And then the third one is the effect of price adjustment. That is a contractual issue, because we have long contracts, longer than 18 months. That clause kicks in. But I want to add some other challenges which the ED talked about. The right of way acquisition. That one, like I've stated there, utilities along the roads are able to, to follow, put them first of all in the ducts which we have provided, and not provide more poles and wires that are disorganized around. So we are developing a policy as an institution, and that policy should be coming through maybe an ordinance, and after that we start implementing that ordinance, and that ordinance will be to make sure that we put all these cables in the right places and have a better city. And of course the other big challenge is the things which we are installing being vandalized. It is really, when we do a road, it is for the community, it is food for you to use. Should not vandalize all the things along the road. And it is not only road signs, it is not only, like the ED was saying, burning tires in the road. You have all these border garages pouring, they are small oil on the road. That oil is very, very dangerous. The moment you have that oil on the road, immediately you can be assured of a pothole. And also, even as a community, we need to, if let's say a vehicle breaks down on the road, you should not pour that oil on the road. They need to remove it quickly, maybe by using sand or soil, and remove it and try to save the infrastructure which we have. But of course, the other big challenge when we put in these big roads is road safety. People start driving the way they want. At the moment now, like on Port Bay Road, we've been suffering with so many university students being knocked around mobs. We put humps, people still jump them at a very high speed. So responsible use of the infrastructure is something we'd like
Hoima Road, like Ginger Road. These are national roads, which ordinarily should be under the charge of the Ministry of Works and Transport. We have, however, had a few misunderstandings, and recently the Ministry of Works and Transport said they will donate to us this road section. And when it is given to Kcca, we'll quickly take it up. Already, this road section has been designed. What misses is the funding. But now that we have some equipment, we'll be able to do some forward maintenance to ensure that this road is motorable. And when we get a funder, this is one of the priority road sections that we want to take on, and ease mobility on that side of town. One of the things that we probably not wait too long, that has been asked by many people of Kampala, is the effect of the roundabout at Kcca. Having tasted the utilization of signal light junctions and what they are able to do in releasing traffic, the people who go to the west of Kampala towards Entebbe now know that if you're coming from Natete and going to Entebbe, at the point of the roundabout in Chibuye, you can easily spend 25 to 40 minutes at just that spot. But where there is a signalized junction, like Kitgum House, which also used to have such bottlenecks, creating a gridlock, we think, and the people are demanding that we do a signalized junction. This might come earlier. The other question that the traffic lights provided remain on. There are a few problems on the remains there, and our dear Fourth Estate guests. In most of the signalized junction, the power supply is by UEDCL, or rather, the Umeme of old. When there is a power outage, some people have come and vandalized the power units. And when a power unit is taken out of these sections, it disorganizes the whole setup because they work as a unit. So that is how we have had situations of outages of those lights. That notwithstanding, we are putting in place scouts to make sure that when there is an outage, somebody is watching, and that person needs not to be known for the safety of those people, so that we are also able to see. That is how we have been able to salvage the case of the lights at Kololo on the upper Kololo Terrace Road. That junction also broken. And where the wall has been broken, we rebuild the wall. When you put a monetary cost to it, that becomes the cost of compensation. Now, some people think that because we have monetized this, then we have money for compensation. And that's why there are sometimes delays where people are asking for exorbitant costs as compensation. I think there was a case in point in Kasubi Namungona where somebody was asking for 1.2 billion shillings for merely going in front of his frontage. May I also then address the issue of Kasubi Namungona? Kasubi Namungona road to the right as you go towards the bypass is on the lower side of the road. And as such, it was necessary to design an embankment, so that if there is anything that happens on the road, the people are safe. Two, that if there was rain and there is a storm drain, it does not drain in the houses of the community. That is why that embankment is there. It is not.
When I was in Parliament, some of the members of Parliament were thanking you and your team that at least they're seeing some changes in Kampala. So I also felt proud that at least people are appreciating. So I think I want to appreciate in public or your team, because if people start saying, now we are seeing Kampala is somewhere at 70%, somewhere, I also say, at least I'm a good supervisor. So I want to thank you and encourage you to work more. There are so many complaints around, but at least they have reduced. So thank you very much, Director, with your team. Thank you very much, the other directors and everybody for this good work done in Kampala. Let me begin by thanking the media for your continued interest in the development of our city. Your role in informing, educating, and engaging the public is critical, and we value your partnership in ensuring that the people of Kampala and Uganda at large remain informed about government programs. As the ministry responsible for Kampala Metropolitan Affairs, our mandate is to ensure that the city develops in an orderly, sustainable, and inclusive manner. Our vision project is a key pillar in delivering on the vision. It is not just a road project, it is a strategic investment in the future of our capital city. Efficient road infrastructure is essential for mobility, productivity, and economic growth. It is the backbone that supports trade, connects people to opportunities, and enhances the overall quality of urban life. As you are aware, Kampala challenges extend beyond the city itself. That's why now we have Kampala Metropolitan. And I've not introduced my undersecretary. Drainage, enhancing pedestrian safety, and bringing a new level of order and efficiency to our urban development. These developments are already having a tangible impact. Businesses are experiencing improved accessibility, travel times are reducing, and the cost of doing business is gradually coming down. We are also seeing increased investor interest along these upgraded corridors, which is a positive sign for economic growth and also creation. We are, however, mindful that such large-scale infrastructure projects come with temporary inconveniences. The ED has already talked about that. Traffic options, dust and diversions are realities that many residents and business have had to ensure to endure. On behalf of government, I thank the public for their patience and resilience. I want to assure you that these short-term challenges will yield long-term benefits for all of us, because we are doing it for the good of the country, for the good of... As a ministry, we remain committed to ensuring that infrastructure development goes hand in hand with proper urban planning and environmental sustainability. We are working to ensure that Kampala grows in a structured and well-managed way, with infrastructure that is not only functional today, but also resilient for the future. Let me reaffirm government's commitment to transparency. Road users to respect traffic guidelines. Communities to safeguard public infrastructure, and the media to continue providing accurate and balanced coverage to the project. Ladies and gentlemen, the journey to transforming Kampala is ongoing. The Kcca is a significant step towards building a fully integrated and efficient metropolitan transport system. I've already talked about that. It lays the foundation for a city that is competitive, livable, and ready for the future. The role of the media is in this process cannot be overstated. You are the partners in development by accurately informing the public, highlighting progress, and even constructively critiquing our efforts. You help us build trust and ensure that citizens remain engaged and supportive. We therefore call upon you to actively popularize the program across your various platforms, i.e. radio, televisions, print, and digital media. Let the